What's up YouTube, this is Yoke. I'm going to be doing another deck profile. This deck is specifically the UAs. Kind of got interested when the new stuff from the new Challengers set come out. It made the deck look really interesting with all the bouncing and such. I haven't been able to play test it quite yet. I'm going to be doing it at my locals once I get my last card. But yeah, so going into the main deck, I run one copy of Redox, mainly because all the monsters in the deck are Earth, so it only makes sense to run a copy of it. I run 3 copies of the UA Perfect Ace. This is one of your main defense monsters, and it negates once per turn, and if you discard one card from your hand, you get to negate once per turn, and if you do, you get to destroy the card that you negated. It even works for continuous spells and traps that have already been activated. You can negate and destroy those as well. And then I run 3 copies of the Goalkeeper. A lot of people run only 1 or 2 copies, but I've decided that I would run 3, max out all my UA stuff. After some playtesting, I'll probably figure out if I need to drop it down to 1, or drop it down to 2, or keep it at 3. But as it stands for right now, I'm going to be running it at 3. I run 3 copies of the level 4 UA midfielder. You need to run 3 copies as it's the only level 4 UA monster that has been printed this far. You need to run through 3 of it, or else it's going to be very, very difficult to run the deck. And then I run 3 copies of UA Mighty Slugger. This is the main beater of the deck, combined with Power Jersey. And then I run 2 copies of Warrior Lady of the Wasteland. This is another Rhoda for the deck. It searches out basically all your monsters except for Mighty Slugger. It adds consistency to the deck. Yeah, so that's the monster count. And then moving on to the spells, I run 2 copies of Mystical Space Typhoon, 3 copies of Reinforcement of the Army to keep the deck really consistent. And unfortunately, I don't have the second copy, but I will be running 2 Terraforming, and then 3 copies of the Monarch's Stormforth. This, being that all your monsters except for a couple are level 5 and 6, this adds the ability to normal summon right away from your hand. The fact that you can tribute your opponent's monster is amazing. You can get over a lot of stuff, like Beals and like the Burning Abyss, a lot of the Burning Abyss stuff, and other such strong monsters that isn't usually easy to get around. And then a play set of Power Jersey. This is where you're going to get most of your combos. The only downfall to this card is the fact that I believe at your own end phase, the monster that... Oh no, it's during the standby phase. During the standby phase, after this card is activated, the monster that it's equipped to is banished. But the thing is that there is a loophole is that when you add a bonus of monster, the monster it's equipped to back to your hand, this card will get sent to the graveyard. Its effect will no longer take place. And if this card is sent to the graveyard because a monster is bounced back to your hand, this will get bounced to your hand as well, which is really cool. And then I run 3 copies of UA Stadium. This is your main searcher of the deck. It's what makes it consistent. It needs to be run at 3 for consistency reasons. And that's it for spells. And then I run 1 Bottomless Trap Hole, 1 Compulse, 2 Fiendish Chain, 2 Mirror Force, Scrap Iron Scarecrow, and not 1, but 2 Wiretap. That's all my traps. And moving on to the extra deck, I run 1 copy of Blade Armor Ninja, 1 Castell, and then 1 copy of the new XYZ Dragon, 1 Exciton, 1 Exabeetle, 1 number 12, 1 number 33, number 39 Utopia Beyond, number 72, number 80, number 82. This is going to be switched out for Shark Fortress. It's just I can't find my copy right now. As soon as I find it, this card is going to be switched out for Shark Fortress. And then number 101, 103, 104, and then Photon Teleoperative. Now that's my deck profile. Please rate, comment, subscribe, like. Some suggestions on how I can make the deck better. And different amazing combos would be amazing. And as always, thanks for watching.